They have to issue short.
Thank you, Jeffrey, for being so generous with your time. We have been speaking with Double Line's Jeffrey Sherman. He is Deputy Chief Investment Officer at the firm, helping to oversee about $100 billion in fixed income and equity. If you enjoy this conversation, be sure to check out any of the 500-plus discussions we've had over the past almost 10 years. You can find those at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you find your favorite podcast. Be sure and check out my new podcast, At the Money, expert conversations about earning, spending, and most importantly, investing your money. Find that wherever you find your favorite podcasts or in the Masters in Business feed. I would be remiss if I did not thank the crack team that helps put these conversations together each week. John Wasserman is my audio engineer. Atika Valbrun is my project manager. Sean Russo is my researcher. Anna Luke is my producer. I'm Barry Ritholtz. You've been listening to Masters in Business on Bloomberg Radio.
From the financial capital of the world, broadcasting 24 hours a day at Bloomberg.com and the Bloomberg Business app. This is WBBR New York, Bloomberg 1130. Now, a global news update.
A new pro-Palestinian encampment has been set up at Columbia University today. Jacqueline Carl has more.
It's been set up at the university's Morningside Heights campus. According to the Columbia Spectator, the university's student newspaper, upwards of 30 or more pro-Palestinian protesters are encamped on the South Lawn. This also happens to be the same weekend as Columbia's annual alumni weekend. The new encampment comes on the heels of hundreds of city students staging a walkout on Friday to protest the war in Gaza. Students and teachers gathered at Tweed Courthouse in Lower Manhattan for a rally and a march. Among other demands, they want an immediate ceasefire and to end U.S. support of Israel.
Former President Trump says his trial shows that, quote, if they can do this to me, they can do it to anyone. Speaking Friday from Trump Tower in New York City, Trump slammed Thursday's guilty verdict in his hush money trial. He went after the Manhattan DA who brought the case, saying Democrat Alvin Bragg was out to get him and instead should focus on violent crime in his city. He was found guilty on all 34 counts in the case. The Supreme Court of Texas has shot down a lawsuit challenging the state's near total ban on abortions. Tony Waterman with the latest on Friday's ruling.
Abortions have all but ceased in the state since the law was put in place. The women who brought the case all had serious complications during pregnancy. Some saying doctors waited so long to intervene that they've now lost the ability to bear children. Tony Waterman, Texas.
The FCC is ending its affordable internet program. The government announced the end of the Affordable Connectivity Program, which helped low-income Americans due to a lack of funding. It's been reported that the move could put nearly 60 million Americans into financial distress when it officially goes away on June 1st. Consumer advocates and Democratic lawmakers urged Congress to approve more funding this spring, but the bills went unanswered by their Republican colleagues. I'm Rob Martier. The Florida deputy who shot and killed a black airman in his home has been fired. On Friday, a statement from the